Hello, my name is Stephanie Phillips, founder of BeccaStone.com. Today we are going to visit the place that inspired the name BeccaStone. Our visit takes us to the memorial plaque for Rebecca Amos, the first stop on the African American Heritage Trail of Martha's Vineyard, an island off the southern coast of Massachusetts. The Heritage Trail was founded over 20 years ago by two women who wanted to shed greater light on the contributions made by African Americans to the history of the island. The trail has about 30 other sites across Martha's Vineyard. Rebecca's plaque is located at a public preserve called the Great Rock Bight, and that's bite with a B, as in boy. It's on the north shore of the island in the town of Chilmark. Visiting the plaque requires a drive up island via the North Road, finding the turnoff for the Great Rock Bight, driving for about a half a mile on a bumpy one-lane dirt road until you arrive at the parking lot near the trailhead. Then getting to the plaque itself requires another 10 to 15-minute walk along a dirt path that wends its way through a beautiful patch of wooded land and open fields. Let's assume you have found the turnoff, have parked, and are ready to walk the trail. Let's go. It's a sunny fall day and the trail is really quiet. Not many people. The summer crowds have gone now. The biggest attraction at the Great Rock Bight is not really Rebecca's plaque, but rather the beautiful beach at the end of the trail. Rebecca's plaque is just along the way, appearing as really a surprise more than anything else. It's a very pleasant walk to the plaque. Only trees and fields and brush and flowers native to the area. Quiet, except for the crunching of your own feet on the stone and dirt path. There are some very pretty spots along the way worth stopping for. There is a large old tree with a thick gnarled trunk and roots that extend into the dirt path. A little further along, there is a tree that has grown a canopy of leaves that form a bridge over the trail. There are also open fields and some stone walls. Chilmark is famous for its many hand-built stone walls. After about 15 minutes or so in the solitude of the woods, we come to a stone wall, and at the end of the wall, the path makes a sharp right turn. And there on the left is Rebecca's copper plaque, affixed to a large stone resting on the ground. There are many small rocks and stones of different colors at the foot of the plaque. There are also various yarns and feathers and handmade items decorating the area around the plaque. I am told that beachgoers have brought these things and left them at the plaque to honor Rebecca. Perhaps those people were as surprised as I was to find a plaque on the African American Heritage Trail dedicated to a slave in the middle of the Chilmark Woods. Chilmark today has some of the fanciest, biggest, and most beautiful homes on the island. I suspect it was probably the same way in Rebecca's day. So let's read her plaque. Rebecca, woman of Africa, born in Africa and enslaved in Chilmark. She married Elisha Amos, a Wampanoag man. She was the mother of Nancy Michael. Rebecca died a free woman in this place in 1801. A few other facts about Rebecca not on the plaque. Reports say she had several other children, some of whom were sold away from her when Rebecca's owner died. Rebecca inherited the land at the location of the plaque from her husband, a Native American man from the Wampanoag tribe, who reportedly had acquired a good deal of land during his lifetime. Rebecca was the great-grandmother of William Martin, the only black man from Martha's Vineyard to captain a whaling ship. William grew up in Martha's Vineyard, was educated in Edgartown schools, and rose up through the ranks by virtue of hard work and talent to finally achieve the honor of captaining a whaling ship. That position, especially for a black man, was a very, very big deal in this neck of the woods in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Rebecca would have been proud. I think Rebecca's story and the fact that she overcame the odds to survive the ship's passage from Africa to America, and then years of being a slave, and then achieved her freedom and came to own her own piece of land are very inspiring, especially since the land is in such a beautiful, calm, and serene spot on Martha's Vineyard, an island which has historically welcomed many generations of Black families and vacationers. So Rebecca's plaque, embedded in stone at the Great Rock Bight, became the inspiration for BeccaStone, a website for parents who want to raise healthy and successful Black children with a strong sense of identity and self.